Well, hello, friends and foes. What's going on? It's GhostRobo. We are here with freaking For Honor. We're doing a Dominion multiplayer match where we duke it out to see who can capture the 3 points and cruise their way to 1,000 score. I am repping the HUGEEEE here, who is the big, large, and in charge tank of the samurai faction, and I really like him. You're noticing me going through and picking my different feats and my different things as my team assembles itself. And we're playing at Citadel Gate. I love this game. I went and played this build about a month and a half ago, a month ago. I was like sick and just out of commission for a long time, so I haven't had a chance to go through all the content and make the videos I want to make, but now I do. So I'm bringing it to you, and we are gonna blaze through this round here and put some score straight on that board. Looks like we're facing off against more of a medium size opposition, and we've got some heavies. We've got the heavy Viking in the center, and then, like I said, on the HUGEEEE on this side. I'm excited to memorize all of the hero names and classes. I'm not there yet, but I will be by the time this thing launches. It's like a month away, which is super exciting. I just made my top 10 most anticipated games, and For Honor was number 4, which was good. And I'm like just so stoked for it. So here we go. Let's get into the action. One thing I loved from the event was the revelation that they are going to be having the maps change based on which faction is winning sort of the metagame. I think that's so cool. So this map might be covered in snow or doused in rain, depending on Samurai Viking Knight domination in the meta sort of overall larger, everybody in the world playing and scoring points for their faction. I'd love to go grab an initial zone for the points right away. Look at this little guy. Samurai Joe is here trying to be Samurai Jack, but he can't be. And he knows that HUGEEEE means business, and he knows that my attacks are so damaging. You do have to be careful. It can get very easy to be overeager with someone like HUGEEEE because you want to just go ham on these guys because you know that 1 or 2 strikes is going to take them down. Look how much damage I do, just a few attacks. And I love how he kind of like sideswipes his big baton of brutality, but he is slow. So even though I dealt a ton of damage there, getting ganged up on by a group of enemies is never going to end well. He can't get away. He's got a really big hitbox and a really big target to take damage. My team here is losing, but now we're back after a capture, and I still love the way this game looks. I'm really impressed with how they've taken something that should be so generic, Knights, Viking, Samurai, and they've managed to have it have this like just great feel. From a gameplay and a presentation aspect, it is a very like visceral game, and it's a very beautiful game. And I love what they've done with the colors to accentuate the different vibe of the different factions. So without making it like betray, ooh, that was a nice little execution right there. Without making it betray sort of the grit of this era, they found a way to add and sort of color and customize the characters to make them still fun, and the loot ends up being really, really cool. You acquire loot as you play and can change up the look and the feel of your characters via, apparel or costume or whatever you want to call it, armor customization, weapon customization, feet customization. You got a lot of stuff going on here. The middle is really where I never know how much time to spend. It's like you can't just sit here and accrue points and hack and slash your way to that B point capture. But at the same time, like, it's way more fun just to go after people like that. And look at that backbreaker kill with the HUGEEEE, one of his trademark moves. And I spent a lot of time in the past when I played For Honor. I kind of just did what I could do. But now that there was such a wide variety of heroes to choose from, I spent time looking at the menus and trying to like look at some of the unique combos that the different heroes have. I'm out of stamina here now, which is real dangerous for HUGEEEE because it's already so heavy and slow that being out of stamina is not a good look. I'm getting double teamed. This is dangerous and hard and probably going to end poorly. It does. And so I learned early in this match that me getting manhandled by 2 is not a good idea. Or female handled, because remember, they do have a female counterpart for every class in the game, which I think is a really nice touch. So if you want to be a giant female samurai HUGEEEE, you can do it, which I think is cool. So we are gonna make our way to C. That seems to be sort of the point of mass contention this round. This guy here, again, once I get like the actual like sort of timing and distance down, I think HUGEEEE is going to be like one of the best characters. But I've been impressed with how well they balance things. I did some duels, and me and my friend Gabe managed to duke it out with Peacekeeper, who is one of the lightest, fastest, most quick, nimble, but also fragile characters in the game, and big, heavy characters like HUGEEEE, and we were able to have good, fair fights that ended in fantastic, close fashion. They were not a one-sided beatdown, and to me that shows that this team has real good design chops. And that's critical for the multiplayer here because you want it to be something that is going to last, and balance is crucial for keeping a player base beyond the launch window. This guy is trying to duke it out with me at A. He's going to slash in there and kill me. Not very nice. He's bloodthirsty, and I have a lot of blood. I'm a big boy. But we are going to go and come back with a vengeance here. As you'll see, the second half of the match is far more in my favor than the first. But we blaze back in, and my guy is ready to go. One thing that you probably want to do more of with the HUGEEEE or with a heavy class is practice patience. Sort of pick your battles and come in the clutch when you're needed for a devastating hit. Like right here. So I come in and this guy says hello. He's working on my guy, and I'm like, yo, I just want to rush at you. I want to come at you, and I want to beat you down because I know if I can get one or two good hits as his friend runs in here, I can finish him off. So while my friend engages there, let me pick this guy up and crush his back, grab the points, level up, and then make sure that my girlfriend Knight over there doesn't try and backstab me. Now we've got two of them and two of us, so in theory this should be a nice battle, especially because we have more of a fast-paced or average character, and I have the heavy here. It's cool also, like the more you play the game, you get accustomed to using the passive boost and the team boost and things like that for your feats, as well as the direct attacks. There's some very fun direct attacks though. I don't remember what hero has it, but somebody has like a bow and arrow that deals a lot of damage. It's like a direct hit feat, and I really, really like that. But I like the whole system as a whole, and what's really cool about it is that now you're able to customize and change them out. So initially when I played, there wasn't a whole lot going on, but now the fact that each of your 4 slots has a variety of options, it makes it much more fun and adds even more variety to a game that I feel has quite a bit based on the 12 heroes, and the many combinations and team compositions you can come up with. But then being able to customize your abilities or your feats. Are they called feats anymore? I think they're just called abilities. Why do I think they're called feats? Anyhow, no, they are feats. They are feats. Are they not called feats anymore? I don't know. They used to be called feats. But anyhow, maybe they're just called abilities now. But utilizing an eclectic combination of those to be either more of a support or more of an attacker or more of a defender is I think, gonna factor into sort of the long game for Honor and for the hardcore community. It's a very close match. We are just neck and neck in the 700s here, but they do have 2 points, so they are going to be beating us pretty quickly. I'm gonna come in here and try and take A. He missed, and I get the rush. If you do that again, that's like half their meter down, and some people might complain that that's unfair, but again, it's hard to get that to bust that move out, and you have seen how if you are not careful and you subject HUGEEEE to a double team or to an easy opening, he can get killed pretty quickly because he does not have a lot of recovery. He does not have a quick move to sort of counter, but he does have a lot of meat and a lot of muscle to make these people pay. So if they're going to come in close, I'm going to stomp my foot, grab a little boost here, and we are going to go ham on this person. I cannot wait to stream this game and like play with the community with you guys, and or play against you guys. That would be fun as well. It strikes me as a game like Evolve that I think has a really unique multiplayer style. It's a new IP, and I think it's going to have a very vibrant and fun community. Hopefully a bigger community than Evolve had. But in the same way that Evolve was just so fun to play with you guys and together, I think that's going to be how For Honor is, especially with like the duels. And I'm going on a freaking streak here. We are showing them that we are not a man to be messed with. Even though we're mighty, even though we're large, we still have the heart of a snake. And we slither in and steal the lives from the orange squad as we are brutally beating them now, 909 to 787. We did lose a zone, and again, this flip-flop, you feel confident. I felt confident right there. And just like that, it has been taken from us. So now we've captured it back, and we've got sudden death, which is where their team is breaking with to kill their heroes. If you've seen anything on For Honor and Dominion before, you know that once you reach sort of the 1,000 point, you have to kill all 4 of their remaining heroes one more time, basically to, you know, use up all their tickets, kind of a la Battlefield, use up all their respawns, use up all their Chuck E. Cheese tokens, and ensure that they do not come back. Because if they stay alive, if they're able to convert, if they're able to, you know, sort of turn the tables, then it's back to reality, which is what has happened here. Now it's back to sudden death, but again, in that little intermittent period, they were able to basically give themselves the Sorcerer's Stone for a second and reacquire infinite lives. But now that we have breached 1,000 and pushing that way up to try and hold on to this lead, we're back in sudden death, and we're going to come in here and just crush this guy. Give him a little spanking like he deserves, a freaking samurai. We may be from the same side, but we are definitely not on the same side. And that is how it goes. It looks like they're looking to turn the tables again. We've got a contested point in the center of the battlefield that has been lost. We just got to make sure they don't take it. And now there's only 1 left, so we should be good. 1 dude left. Where is he at? A hero remains, and here he is. He probably knows he's not facing very good odds as he tries to run back. I don't know what he can do here except survive, but he definitely will not thrive, and we're going to make sure of that. Shugoki and friends go in for the finishing blow, and that's a victory for the good guys. My squad sized up the competition and said good night. Staking our claim, top of the leaderboard, 10 takedowns, 3 deaths. I told you all those deaths came in a row at the beginning, but from there on out, it was a brutal beatdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this match of For Honor. Can't wait to bring you more. Super stoked for this game, and I actually have a lot of footage, so if you want to see more, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Shugoki. I'll show you some other characters and some other modes. Until that time, though, have a fantastic day. I love you. Drink some more chocolate. We will see you all later.